falar sobre quais equipamentos um estudante, um iniciante deve procurar, né? Vocal, trompete, o que ele acha sobre isso?
Yeah, so the number one thing I would try to focus on for a beginner when it comes to getting their equipment is try not to spend too much money. If you can borrow some equipment to begin with, that would be great. And that'll give you a little time to figure out what you need to do, what you need to buy later. Probably like Bach and Yamaha are two really great beginner brands. There are others. There's a ton of great brands. When you're trying the instrument out, if you're a beginner, just make sure that the valves work and also the slides. We want those slides to go in and out. You'll need those to work very well in order to play in tune. There's not a lot else to worry about it. The valves and slides both work pretty well. It should be an alright instrument for a beginner. The other piece of equipment that you're going to want is a decent mouthpiece. If you're a youngster, if you're a fairly small, if you have a kind of a smaller face, smaller lips, probably a 7C would feel pretty comfortable for you. If you have a little bigger lips like I got, maybe a 5C or perhaps a 3C might be okay for a beginner. I would probably avoid anything much bigger than a 3C. And with these mouthpieces, you just need a basic mouthpiece. You don't have to go buy some super fancy, super expensive equipment. Just a nice basic mouthpiece, something you're going to play on for the first couple years to let you understand what it feels like to play. And that way, after a couple years, you'll be able to make a little bit more educated decision when if you want to buy a little more custom mouthpiece. But definitely not something to worry about when you're starting. So yeah, just a basic instrument that functions well. The slides work, the valves work. If it's brass or silver, that doesn't matter at all. And then you want to just find a nice mouthpiece, probably a 7C if you're maybe 10 to 12, 13 years old. If you're a little older, your face is going to be a little bigger. Maybe you would feel more comfortable with a 5 or a 3C. But that's about it.